Okay, what's up, traders? Happy Tuesday. We had a good stream yesterday, and yeah, we're looking forward to seeing if we can catch any trades here on stream today as well with GoCharts. So we'll run through a few things before we get going, and then we'll take it from there. Okay, we live. Looks like we live. Yeah, welcome. Yeah, perfect. Okay, cool. So let me run through my trade that I did take. I had a nice little short on the NASDAQ. And we can see actually that I'm up again. So yesterday I did $500, as you can see over here. Okay, yesterday I did 521. And then today I am up 526. So $5 more. Cool. So we live. You guys can see me. Perfect. Okay, so a couple of things to run through is on the Go Charting platform, as I've shown you. There is obviously the competition sponsored by Okay, I should be back live again. Sorry for the delay. So as I was saying, the Go Charting platform is running a competition. Okay, it's free and there's cash prizes up for grabs. I want to show you guys to the educational section. I think, okay, so yeah, looks like it's working now. Okay, all good. Look, yeah, it does look like it's working now. Perfect. So as I said, I think the education is very, very important in the space. Okay, there's a lot of nonsense and stuff out there, but I think this is great. You got the GoChamp Essentials, the foundations of futures trading, diversification and risk management. I think that is probably one of the most important ones. And then order flow, VWAP, and market profile and auction theory. I personally use VWAP. I know Angad uses order flow, so that will be cool. He'll be going through it as well. And I think just education in general is, I think this is a great platform to actually come and check this out. Perfect. So my trade today on the NASDAQ, okay, which was a short. I shorted it off the previous day's highs. I told you yesterday on stream, if you guys can actually go and rewatch that. I used the previous day's highs and lows and the pre-market highs and lows for key levels. So I just had a quick little short here on the NASDAQ back down to the downside. I might look to place a little trade. We'll go over some more assets as well, maybe gold and stuff like that too, because you can trade quite a wide variety of assets with on this competition on GoChamp. So, you know, gold, you got all of these up here too. Let's just refresh that. There we go. So we'll maybe go over a little bit of gold. You can also trade Bitcoin, it looks like. So yeah, let's just see what's up in the chat. Yep, you guys can all hear me. Just say, give me a thumbs up in the chat or say hi in the chat if you guys can hear me. Okay, let's go like that. See if that goes through. There we go. Okay, so yeah, perfect. And it looks like it is going through as well. Perfect. Running all good. I'm going to just give me a thumbs up in the chat there if you can hear me. It looks like it is running all good. Perfect. Okay, so as I said, I think from an educational perspective, okay, this is great. I mean, these courses are free, part of the competition that they're running as well. So I think, you know, this is a must. And then go check out the competition site as well. I'm glad you can put that in the chat. But let's get to the trading right now. I'm actually going to take a short here on the NASDAQ. It's the same level, okay? The Go coins for finishing the courses. You get, so you also get coins, which you can use towards competitions and that for finishing the courses too. And you can use towards a new entry. Perfect. So I'm actually going to try a potential short here. You guys know I shorted the NASDAQ literally from this level up here at 25,030 back down towards about 24,980. So it was a nice little, 50-point mover on the NASDAQ. Although everything is pointing that we are moving higher, we're trading above VWAP, and that I did like the short potential off this level. It's the same level that we sold off of yesterday. Let me show you. So if we look at this, it's the same level where we shorted, where we fell off yesterday, right at the open. So you guys know that I love those 4 key levels, and this is also near previous day's highs. Okay, so let's go back down to lower time frames, and let's go over the potential trade that I actually missed, which I think was still the better trade for me. Right, it was a clear break. Okay, of the opening range. You can see we break the 50-minute opening range. I use the 50-minute chart. So we break the 50-minute opening range high. We pull back into VWAP, which is that blue one is the New York Open VWAP. And then the daily VWAP is that black VWAP coming across my screen. I missed this potential long entry of here at about 24,890. And then I would have probably got out up somewhere in here, 25K area. So nice little 100-point mover that I missed. But I managed to grab the shorts on the way back down. So I'm more than happy with my execution. Now, I'm actually going to try a short here at this level on the charts. Let's short here too. Okay, and you can actually see the P&L comes across the screen. And we'll see how this trade plays off of this level as well. Now, in terms of the competition, the leaderboard, obviously today, I am currently, I haven't taken any trades today, obviously, or this week. So you can see I'm actually lying in 7th at the moment. The guy that's winning, he is up $5,000. So I've got some a way to make up. But let's see how we do go. I might actually just put a position on the ES chart as well. Let's go through to the ES chart. Let's sell 2 of here as well and see if we can maybe capture a little bit of downward momentum. If not, then obviously I'll have to scratch for a loss. But I do like the level that we are trading off of. Previous days highs, we're showing some resistance here. But let's go over some gold. Let's go over gold. I also do trade a lot of stocks as well from an individual capacity. Let's go over Bitcoin and gold. Bitcoin is rising as well. Normally what I found when the indexes rise, Bitcoin rises as well. So Bitcoin getting a little bit of momentum now. Let's go to the daily time frame. We can actually see Bitcoin is kind of bottoming out here. We are off all-time highs on Bitcoin, quite some distance. Let's look at this. We are sitting at 95% off the all-time highs on the Bitcoin chart, which is pretty interesting to say the least. Let's go up to gold as well. Okay, gold as well. We can see over here, gold selling off into the New York session and now getting a little bit of rise as well. So we might have to see how we can manage risk over here. It is a counter trend trade, so obviously not ideal. I'm already out of that trade for a winner, but we'll see if we can get some on these accounts here too. Let's go like that. Let's go like this. So got my alerts going off. But let's see, we got so I'm down $100 at the moment. Still nothing really too major. Let's go out to like a 5-minute time frame as well. Okay. Anyone in the chat here and any trades or has been trading on the competition today? Perfect. I might have to cut this if it doesn't actually respect this level. Yeah, we have just touched into previous day's highs, which is that white dotted line coming across my screen. So again, as I said, it is a counter trend trade, but I'm trying to see, I made money from that level earlier. I'm seeing if I can do it again right here at the minute. Now, always the thing to notice, as you can see in the learning material, the risk management as well. So I'm not going to let this get out of hand and see if we can, I do want to just see how we react at this level. I'm only down $200 at the moment. I'm still up 465 overall on the competition. So I would like to see how we do react here. Now, YM is at an interesting point too. We've been making lower highs off of that level as well. But let's see, gold. Let's go to my gold chart. Let's actually favorite that too. We can favorite Bitcoin and then gold as well, MGC. So let's go to MGC. Gold getting a little bit of pickup here to the high side too. So not looking too great for this little scalp at the moment, but I've walked you through why I did take that short earlier off of those previous days' highs, right? Used to be up $5,000. That's pretty impressive using 2 macros, I must say. Okay, so and then Bitcoin, as I said, Bitcoin has been taking a little bit of a dump recently. We are 90% of all-time highs, which is obviously for the Bitcoin lovers is pretty concerning. Anyone in the chat got any questions on how to trade, anything like that? Let me know. We can maybe walk through a couple of examples, some more examples. You guys have seen me yesterday make money and walk through that trade, and then as well today on the stream. Is Nifty trading allowed? Let's have a look here. Is the Nikkei allowed? Angad, if you can just put that in the chat. I'm not too sure if is the Nifty, would that be the Indian index, the Indian market index? There probably is allowed the Nikkei, which is the Japanese stock market index, but I'm not too sure about the Nifty. Let's have a look. Yeah, so you get all the rules over there. As well as the education. No, this is only specific to CME instruments and only macros. Yep. So only macros and only CME instruments. So your futures contracts, and you probably will get that all here in the foundation of futures as well. Okay. So we are respecting this place a little bit. I might want to try a short on YM as well. Let's go to MYM. As I said, I'm trading 2 macros, so it's not like I'm up from yesterday on those quick little scalps. Where's MYM? Yeah. There's the Nikkei. Okay, so Japanese stock market index. Is the YM? Let's have a look here. I'm gonna have a look at MJY, MNQ, MZM, MBT. Don't know if the YM is actually on here, by the way. Thank God. But yeah, I would like to short. I would like to short it right now. Yeah, doesn't look like it's on here right now. I can't see it. We've got yeah, gold, oil. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's on here. YM. Is that correct? Yeah, Japanese index is not on there right now. Okay, got it. So that MNK is not Japanese index. Got it. Okay, cool. It's all good. Personally, for me, I mainly trade the NASDAQ and ES, so that's fine. But I do know that a lot of guys want different assets to trade as well. Their side, right? There's Bitcoin for you as well. So, yeah. Cool. So, obviously, markets have been trading higher right now. But from a daily perspective, we are still trading. We are still quite like, you know, this could be a slight pullback before we want to move higher. So on the YM chart, we are 2% off all-time highs, but I do know on the NASDAQ, which has taken a little bit more of a beating with tech stocks being down than others, the NASDAQ is 5% off all-time highs. Okay. So I've walked with you also, like, look at my month. I've had a pretty solid month here. Let's pull this up. Okay, let's go like this. Let's go like that. So I've had a pretty solid month. I've actually been green every single day this month, but trading small. I've been on the road traveling. So sizing down has been quite crucial for me in terms of keeping up to date, you know, with markets. Also, I'm quite glad last week markets were a little bit more challenging. They offered, you know, quite a bit of range days. So for me personally, I was off the desk. So I'm glad that I actually was off the desk during those rangy days. We had a bank holiday, US bank holiday on Monday. And then, you know, coming back this week. So I've sized down definitely. Last month in Jan, I did 18K. And then, you know, obviously this month, because I've been on the road, I've had to size down. I can actually get my January stats up. Let's get that up for you. Boom, 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 like that. So I think traders need to learn, and this also comes from their learning perspective of the risk management needs to be a lot. You need to be in tune with where you are coming from. What's up, Darren? Good to have you on. Yes, sir. Good to have you on, Darren. But in terms of like different market conditions call for different, you know, different styles that you're going to trade from a discretional trading perspective. I did 18K last month and I'm up 3K this month. Trading a lot more smaller size because I have been on the road. Now I'm down 165 on this, you know, this challenge account there, and I'm just speaking about GoChamp and GoCharts. They're different. They competition that they're having right now. I think it's great for obviously new traders as well, but you know, for anyone that wants to come in and get the education as well as the competition as well, especially for new traders, I think it's a great learning environment. But yeah, good to have you on. Which terminal does the terminal provide order flow charting? It provides it on, yeah, if I'm not mistaken. The order flow, yeah, GoChamp and register. Yeah, go to GoChamp and register, and you do get it over here. I think in the study, you can look at order flow over here, right? And it shows you all that on the actual platform. So as I said, I am shorting from these highs here. I would like to see us return back to VIA, but it is a counter trend trade. But I do actually like it quite a bit at the moment. Yeah, in the charts, you can choose cluster footprint charts. There we go. So over here, you can also choose the different charts that you want to see, cluster, or you get the footprint as well. Yep, I see that. Yeah, you get the Renko charts too. Yep. So it looks like we're coming down now at the moment. Yeah, imbalance. Okay, got it. There, imbalance. Yep. So you can look at that too. I personally don't use this, but I like the Japanese candlesticks. James, you split your evals cash accounts into two different TradeZilla accounts. Me, a few bros trying not to be through, so been thinking of this. Cash accounts into two different TradeZilla accounts. What? No, I just put everything on TradeZilla. I've personally been focusing on some of my FTMO accounts this month. So that's what I've been focusing on. I'm still trading my cash accounts. Some of the cash accounts with brokers that they do through different platforms, so I actually can't add them to TradeZilla. But most of my accounts that I can put on I'll put them through one TradeZilla account, if that makes sense. Try not to be furious, yeah, with a massive P&L. No, so I'll put everything under one TradeZilla account. But if like there's a few personal brokerages that use their own platform that I actually can't add on TradeZilla, unfortunately. Does that make sense, Darren? So we're trying the shorts here off those previous days' highs. NASDAQ seems like we, yeah. It's about transparency. Where do we share about the explicit about if they have evals or funded cash? It's a good question. I just state in my posts, like when I'm sharing, hey, you know, half of this is evals or half of this is actually funded and pure my own cash accounts, right? Like last month was all funded accounts and my own cash accounts. I'm not trading any challenges at the moment. And then this month as well, it's just funded accounts. I haven't traded too much on my personal cash account this month just because being on the road. You can go check out the trade history on GoChamp Combine. Yeah, so for the competition, you can also have a look at this as well. For this Combine, for these, for the competition, you can actually go check at your history. Yep, for these accounts, similar to TradeZilla. Yeah, that's quite cool. So you can actually see your different accounts where you trade on this with the competition accounts. But yeah, does that make sense, Darren? What I've just said now. So I always just put in my tweets. This is purely funded and cash, or this is half of it is with challenge accounts. You know, try not to be furious. always about transparency, 100%. You go run up a bunch of evals and say that it's all funded. Yeah, not the way. But you can also toggle the accounts on and off as well that you want to share. So that's another thing that you could do, Darren. You can toggle the different accounts, like share a screenshot of your funded and then also share a screenshot of evals or challenges as well separately too. You can do that as well. Yeah, lekker brew. I'm done for the day. I caught the longs earlier for the New York VIP. Yeah, I think I was just speaking about that. I think that was clearly a mistrade for me. I managed to catch the shorts on my funded accounts. Right now, I'm just trading these shorts on the GoChamp's competition account, but I clearly missed those nice longs off the break and retest of the opening range high. I think that was solid. Break, retest, and longs. That's my A+ setup and something I definitely need to put in my journal for today because I missed it. A very easy trade, but yeah, up on my fundeds today, so I'll take that. Yeah, just around supporting. Well, hey, I appreciate your support, bro. Ask any questions you want. I think, yeah, I always share my results openly and honestly. It's I make my living trading and not trying to be some furu, just like you've just said. There's like only share evals. That's funny. How's your trading been though recently, Darren? Personally for you, how's your trading been? Yeah, so I'm not down too bad on this. I like the stalling here that's happening at the previous day's highs, I must say. Can I also have a look at maybe some gold, as I said. See what gold's doing. Yeah, gold dumped off in the let's go to the 15-minute time frame. Gold dumped off in the London session, but now kind of just stalling a little bit. Killing in the crypto, bulking shorts, eval wise and top one blue a few instances, but 2 to 3 max per days away now from getting 250k spots. Yeah, nice. That's brilliant. Good stuff, bro. Yeah, crypto has been moving, dude. Especially on the shorts. Like if you go to like this is a 15-minute time frame. Yeah, I mean it just has been dumping. Jeez. As I said, I think we were like 95% off all-time highs. So yeah. Okay, so we're still trying to see if we can catch some of these shorts here on the NASDAQ. As I said, it is a counter trend trade, but I like the level that I traded off earlier. Let's have a look at NVIDIA. I would be interested to see, Angad, if GoChamp are going to get to the future stocks, because I saw that has become quite a big thing in the CME space as well more recently. So that will be interesting to see if you guys do get that as well. But down $200 on this trade. I'm still up on the competition, so we'll see how this plays out for now. Is there also on the website? Let's just have a look here. I would be interested to see if there is like let's go to dashboard. If there is actually like a news calendar over here, because personally I use Forex Factory for news. So you can put that up there. Personally, I use Forex Factory for news, but I would be interested to see if something like that happens as well on the website. Okay, nice. Possibly yes in the future. Nice. News will be added soon. Yeah, nice. Okay, and then the stocks as well. That's brilliant. Brilliant. News will be, yep. Okay, nice. That's always, you got to know what news is happening, like when NFP are being released, CPR for those that are joining in, kind of newer traders. I might want to close this position here on the NASDAQ and ES. I'm not really liking how we aren't really turning off this level at the moment, but we did sell off here, so I'm going to give it a couple more minutes and see how we do go. Again, still managing risk. And the video looks like we possibly could be stalling out here as well. Yeah, that would be interesting. I'd love to trade stocks on these competition accounts as well. Yeah, anything else that you guys want to see? So basically, as I think this dashboard on that is particularly for new traders that want to get into trading futures. You guys know I stream live every single day, and you can hit the link in my bio there. But without having to risk any real cash, but having potentially winning cash prizes, but not actually putting money into it, it's great for new traders to see where test yourselves without having to lose any real hard cash. But also potentially having an upside reward. What's up? Good to have you on. Any questions in the chat right now, guys? From my trading this month or anything like that? So you see we're actually respecting a little bit here. This is a 50-minute time frame on the NASDAQ. You can change time frames on the left-hand side of here. Pretty easy platform to use, personally. And then again, as I said, I'm glad if you can just put the link for them to register for the competition in there. If you want to come watch my live streams, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel as well as the GoChamp YouTube channel as well. The link is over here. Well, I'll put it up on screen. There is there, so you can subscribe to all my channels as well, right? Over there. You can get that all up on the top hand side over there. Okay, guys. All my my social media accounts. Perfect. So Nvidia coming back down a little bit. That should bring the NASDAQ down to an indexes. When the actual challenge will start, in a few weeks. Register. Yeah, so it's in beta phase at the moment. The actual challenge will start. So just showing you guys how it's done. I might want to take a short position on Bitcoin, actually, or gold. Gold is also trading lower. We are sitting now at that daily VWAP. So I might be thinking of a short position on one of those two as well. But let's see. Let's try short on gold. It's a competition-based account. Let's see if we can get that going. Sorry, let me just get that up. I actually exited by accident. So there's the learning page. Let's get mine up here like this. Our positions. I'm going to try a short on gold. Sorry, Bitcoin. There we go. So I sell 2. There you go. See how this works. I've never actually traded Bitcoin intraday in a while. So I've done it back in the day, last year a little bit, but haven't done it in some time. So let's see how this goes. I do like the shorts of this level. Go chart using TradingView. Yeah. And let's see if you can actually, so from no, I want a reverse position. I want to just see Yeah, so cell size 2. Perfect. So let's see how this plays out. This is a 5-minute time frame. Let's go back up to Enki. Please send the training rules and any videos that you want to share regarding this championship. So we can get that up here. Let's go like this. So go check it out over here. Angad, if you can also put that in the chat. There is a link to go check it out. But you can put the link as well. And there we go. So Bitcoin coming down. I do like the lower highs on Bitcoin as well. Yeah, GoChamp.com. There we go. Yes, sir. As I said, they normally move together. Bitcoin and the indexes do tend to move together. But I've shown you clear, my last 2 months of trading, what I've done well, what I haven't done well, and how I've adapted. So that again, this has been my month so far. Less than the previous month, but just learning how to manage risk when traveling and being on the road, right? I think, from a foundation perspective of trading, inherently there's always going to be risk involved. So nothing is ever guaranteed in trading. Let me just point that out. Nothing is ever guaranteed in trading. So when you are maybe away from the desk or you can't be at your actual setup, you got to manage risk from a perspective of being like, okay, cool. I'm not here at my actual trading desk, so I'm on the road with my laptop. Let me just size down a little bit, Let me just size down a little bit and see how I can actually still be able to trade while on the road, but not actually throw away gains that I made the previous month. That's also what I'm trying to do on this competition account. I'm up $465. I don't want to give back all my gains. So I'm going to trade and see how these positions go without having to put unnecessary risk on the table, right? Bitcoin tends to follow ES closer to NASDAQ. Okay, I'm going to actually check that out. I'm definitely going to check that out. So my Bitcoin short here actually working out quite nicely. See if I can get some follow through. Yeah, but I'm gonna go check that out, Darren, because I know you into it a lot more than me with the crypto stuff for sure. There you go. So we're respecting those highs. As I said, I think I like the lower highs that are being formed down Bitcoin really, really nicely. But I'm definitely going to go check that out, Darren, from that perspective. There you go. So action profit 170. Looks like the indexes are coming down as well, but I'm definitely going to check that out. So we're up on that Bitcoin trade, but the index is just stalling a little bit here. Just showing you how you can trade different assets as well. I do like that they want to turn off this level. As I said, the 4 levels that I look at every single day. Pre-market highs and lows, previous day's highs and lows. Yeah, that Bitcoin turning around pretty quickly. So have a look at the, let's go to like a 5-minute chart. Yeah, so we have, bottoming out there. So let's see. As I said, like normally most of my trading is actually done in the first hour, but I will come in and look to see if I can push on these challenge accounts later on in the day. There we go. We're getting a little bit of respection of those highs. So the white dotted line coming across my screen is those previous days highs. Okay. Wow, Bitcoin can be very volatile. You definitely have to manage your risk over there. Look at that. I was up $170 on it. Now down 170 basically. There you go. So again, as I said, like just from a perspective of trading, not every single day is going to be the same. You have to know when to push, know when to back off. But I think that comes with experience on the charts. You can't really teach that, right? There we go. We're getting a little bit of inspection of those highs that I like. Let's see what the positions are doing. Yeah, down. See if I can make another 400 on this account. That would be nice. Yeah, so as I said, you can go sign up for the free compo on GoChamp.com. The link is there. I've put it in the chat as well. But any questions in the chat for you guys? I know, geez, Twitter's actually been limiting the live streams, which hasn't been too great. So we've got the guys on YouTube here. But again, every single day, 12 o'clock Eastern time, I'm going to be streaming live for an hour with GoChamp, trading that account. And also I might trade my own accounts as well if I see any potential setups. But already I'm in and out for the day. And I think overtrading is another one that probably you don't another one that new traders can suffer with. You don't need to take 30 trades a day to make money consistently. So NASDAQ coming back down off that level. Let's see what ES is doing. ES as well, respecting that too. So maybe we do find a higher. Got any things that you want me to cover while on stream here with the guys? Let me know in the back end. hopefully we get some more guys on stream. Now that they know that I'm streaming here every single day with the guys. Yeah, so perfect. Excuse me. Jeez. So how you register for it, okay? So you hit GoChamp, and here is the calendar, as you can see, and you can just hit play, okay? And that will register you into the competition. As I said, it is in beta phase right now. The competition will be going live in March, but that is how you register. You can see the competitions that are coming up. So, yeah, at the moment right now, where am I sitting? Let's see, leaderboard this week, I'm at 60. She's 38K, my goodness. Yeah, I'm lying at 60th at the moment. And then that's obviously the completed ones. Okay, cool. So you can see all, yeah, from the calendar perspective, the dashboard, you can see which ones are available. And that's how they can enter, right? On the calendar actually himself. As I said, I think it's good for independent new traders to come and test out how to actually trade and manage risk without having to put any real live capital on the plate. There we go. So we got the level that's being respected now. Trades do have to be closed by the end of the trading day, so we'll keep that in mind as well. And then again, besides the stream, go follow my socials. I do stream live every single day, so make sure you are on there and getting the real-time data. I had a nice trade today, as mentioned. So yeah, it looks like this is turning around now for me quite nicely. Go charting using TradingView. Yes, sir. Perfect. Perfect. Up $110 so far on that Bitcoin short. It looks like the indexes are starting to roll over now too. We do have earnings. This is again where you can maybe come and look at earnings. If you are trading US stock market indexes, you need to know when the earnings are as well. Okay. That's something that is very, very important. And that you can come and check over here. You can use different platforms, but you can also use what the Wi-Fi is being a bit slow today. Like this. Okay. That'll be another cool one as well, guys, for if you guys. Let's see how my trades are doing. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Okay, so we're up now on this that Bitcoin trade, but the indexes still need to kind of roll over here. Let's go back to my that over there. I don't know why the Wi-Fi is being a little bit slow here today, but we are in at those highs. And I think that could be, as I said, I think it could still be a potential nice entry for the shorts if we start to come down off of the level. Might be looking to hold it back towards opening range high, which would be up here at 935 on the NASDAQ. So let's see. Yep. So as I said, earnings, Nvidia's releasing earnings after close tomorrow. So that will be a big one. Keep an eye out on that for the stock if you're trading stock market indexes. Geez, a little bit of a reversal here on ES. Still only down $200 on this the competition account. So we'll see what we can cook up. There you go. See, that's why I still like those highs where we are trading at the moment. Those previous days highs are showing quite a little bit of resistance. As mentioned, it is where we fell off yesterday. We've got about 9 minutes left here on stream, guys. As I said, every single day, 12 Eastern time, you can come and trade live with me, see what I'm looking at the markets, see if I can run up this challenge account and then competition account with GoChamp, and then ask any questions on how I trade as well. As I said, I've been doing pretty well this month, sizing down compared to what I usually do, but I think it's been a solid month overall for myself and my trading. So yeah, can actually dive in tomorrow, maybe go over the stats, see what times I'm trading best, what assets as well. I think that would be a good one to go over too, right? Again, I think as long as you manage risk and you're not over trading, you can always keep yourself in the game. So I'm actually up on that Bitcoin trade. I might just close that or win, and then so I'm up 555 now, and I'm only down 170 on these index shorts. So I might just hold this for a little bit past the stream and see if we want to hold this level here. Personally, I'll just keep ticking over, adding to the winning to my winning positions. But we are seeing a little bit of slowness on them, so I don't want to close out these index trades here at the highs. Cool. Any other questions in the chat? Where you guys tune in? Where you guys joining from? Any ideas or topics that you guys would like me to cover on maybe the rest of the week streams as well? Let me know. See, if we break through these highs here on NASDAQ, what would it be? 0.75. I definitely think the level won't hold then. So I'll have to close or a loss. Won't do too much damage. On my other accounts that are, personal cash accounts and stuff like that, I've been trading pretty well, as I said. So, I'm just going to try and keep that just focus at the desk and keep ticking along. Yeah. Please share feedback on support at gocharting.com. 100%. Seems like we are wanting to top out here at these highs at this level. Now you can trade maximum of 2 macros on this account, right? There you go. It looks like we are coming down a little bit. Again, as I said, on the levels that I'm looking at. Yeah. So I'm sharing it on Twitter, but Twitter's not making them posts anymore. So, yeah. Let's go like this. Actually, see if I can share this as a post. Yeah, open live video. Yeah, scalp trading is allowed. Yes, I'm pretty sure. I've been scalp trading, so it definitely is allowed. 100%. There you go. Yeah, so I've just shared it as a post now. There we go. So you got to actually go on the stream and then share it as a post like this. Got it. There we go. So I'm still in these shorts off the highs as mentioned, guys, but we will see what we do get. If we clear those levels, then I'll definitely have to get out. Any other questions in the chat? Let me know before we wrap up here. I appreciate you guys' time. We'll go over a few topics maybe tomorrow on, what times of day I'm trading pretty well and what assets I'm trading well. And then we can go from there. I still think if this level holds here, we could definitely come down, personally. Yeah. Would you do live trading every day? Yep. I trade live every single day over here at 12 p.m. Eastern time. So make sure to join me tomorrow. We got a few more guys on yesterday, but hopefully, as I do this more often, sharing my journey as well on the live streams too, with as well as with GoChamp with these competition accounts, we can definitely get some more viewers on. So we'll wrap it up here, guys. Appreciate your time, and we'll see you guys all on stream tomorrow at the same time, right? So any last questions in the last couple of minutes here, and we can go from there. So we are respecting these highs here, you see. So I really do like that personally. But let's see. We closed out the one trade for 80 bucks, putting me green on the day and still green on the count. So let's just see if we want to come down further on this. But yeah. So as I say, guys, I think in terms of like the bias, I definitely think the bias earlier in today was long. However, I do find our stalling at these levels here at that 25,050 level. Same as ES 900 has been quite a big level of resistance. So if you are going to trade counter trend like me, keep it small. If not, stay out of the market, right? I am looking for that reversal back down towards VWAP like this, maybe something like that. But if we clear these levels on ES at 907, I definitely think we will, the shorts would be off the cards at the moment. I just don't like buying it at these high levels like this. In terms of, you've always heard the term in maybe trading, buy low, sell high. If I'm buying it up at this level, it's not a good risk reward ratio. Like, we're buying it basically at the high of day. So yeah, I appreciate you guys joining on stream. We'll see you guys all on tomorrow. Cheers, guys.